Yelled right away, so he just got.
Charlie's babysitting the little chicks I have in that tote right there. There's just 3 little chicks in there.
No, it was just kind of a quick.
What a royal mess. A royal mess. That structure on the inside there used to be the barn that I spent many hours in with my stepdad. Working on stuff, welding, building, working on engines. But it has to go. And so Daddy's gone now. But Mom hired a man to build this up over the old barn. Now Kaylin's we have already torn the roof off, but we're in the process of tearing it apart on the inside. He's going to start, I've got to zoom in just a little bit, so he's going to start without me tearing this front part off. There used to be a lean-to on every corner, every side of this barn. And you can see if Kaylin hadn't shored this up, it would have fallen. The lean-to on that side did fall. Everything is just in absolute disarray, just an absolute disorganized mess. We've had to bring stuff out of the barn, all the old shop equipment, the feed, everything. It's a mess. But it's going to be a grand structure when we're done. And so why am I sharing our mess with you? Our barn that's having to be ripped to shreds and burned. We've already burned 4 loads of old wood from this. We've got this grand new structure over it, much bigger, much better. We're going to enclose it. The reason I share that with you is because this is kind of what's happening to me right now. You know, I feel like all my life I've labored and worked for the Lord, but I'm realizing more and more my need to be broken before the Lord so that He can fill me with His Holy Spirit and He can make of me the kind of woman that He needs to, that He can really reach the need in people's hearts and not just what I think they need. And in that process, I'm reading this book by Dorothy Whitney Conklin, and it's called The Golden Oil. You can get this book from Orion Publishers. I'll share the information in the video link. I've actually purchased a few of these and given to friends of mine that have expressed an interest in the Holy Spirit. I wish I could afford to give all of you one, but I can't. But if you can afford one book, I think it's less than $15. This book, I cannot read but just a few pages before I have to stop and pray and just really ask the Lord to do the work in me that needs to be done, to empty me of self, to tear apart the old timbers and get rid of them so that He can build of me the grand new structure that He needs to, so that I can serve the purpose on His farm, as it were, in His work that He needs me to. If you long for that, I believe this book would be a real blessing to you. And so it's The Golden Oil by Dorothy Whitney Conklin. I'm not getting any kickback from this, but I can tell you, if you are longing for a deeper, richer experience with Christ, less of self, more of Christ, read this book. We'll see you on the next video.